It's TGI Now time, back again in the K420 studio discussing real authentic truth talk, freedom of speech, and living in the now. Freeing your mind.
One episode at a time.
Shit, we trying.
Boom.
All right, that was wild. That was weird. We were right on time, and then it was initiating.
I said we were supposed to start at 8:17.
I know.
It was coming.
I was like, we were finally on time for once, and then
It's okay.
and then it's like, oh, come on.
Hey, it is what it
Got a
is.
trick for
man.
y'all.
We're on.
I know. Yeah,
We're on.
Yeah, we're on. We're there.
So what's up, guys?
What's going on?
Oh man, everything is good.
Very interesting week.
Yeah,
You know,
I'm back in the Matrix, man. Shoot,
Right.
Lord have mercy.
man. I tell you, so I got to wear a shirt and tie. True story.
Shirt and tie.
A jacket, sports jacket.
Why do you have to wear that? I didn't think they did that.
No shirt and tie. I'm just gonna wear a sports jacket because it looks better.
Yeah, till it gets hot.
Yeah, it's cold. Yeah,
It's cold now. It's nice. It's
I had
nice
a hoodie
now.
under the sports jacket today.
Yeah, it's nice now.
Yeah, it's a true story, but yeah.
Yeah, but now it's once it gets hot, you're gonna be like, oh, it's too hot.
Oh no,
It's too hot. I can't breathe.
I'll be in the AC, brother. Trust me. I won't be out there in the heat.
That's
That's not
good
gonna
though.
happen.
Congratulations.
Oh no,
No?
it's not a congratulations.
No.
I didn't want to plug back in.
Yeah. All right. Well,
No, who wants to plug back in?
Nobody
I mean, I'll be honest, I didn't.
Yeah.
I mean, I had to,
Yeah.
because you see, I'm realizing we said abundance.
Yeah.
Abundance is coming when you go for it.
Yeah. That's
You know
true.
what I mean? This is
Yeah.
the truth. You can't sit on your ass and expect abundance. It doesn't happen that way. I wish it would, man. I'd be
Yeah.
sitting on my fucking ass.
Yeah. Yeah.
Trust me, I would be. But that's not it. You have to get up and you have to do it. And do as much as you can to get as much as you can.
Yeah.
It's just the way it is. It's mathematics,
Yeah.
and sometimes you just have to plug back into the matrix because it's in the matrix. I met a kid
Huh?
who is into conspiracies. Well, he's into truth, actually.
Okay.
He calls it a conspiracy, but he's truth. He's ex-military.
Okay.
He's actually still in the military, National Guard,
All right.
and a nice kid.
Nice.
And him and I were talking. So, he's into like a lot of stuff. He believes Epstein wasn't killed either, so he has his, he's up there with us, he's awake, you know what I mean?
So then tell them to tune in.
But sometimes, what I realize is that even as Christians, right, like the
Is
Bible.
he new there, the kid?
No, he's been there.
Maybe I talked
Yeah.
to him before.
Brandon.
Oh,
He's been
yeah.
there like a few months. But anyway, the Bible says, Paul writes that to the Jew I become the Jew, to the Gentile I become the Gentile, to the weak I become the weak. I have become all things to all people to win them. So sometimes we have to plug back into the matrix to see the people in there to pull them out.
100%. I agree.
You know what I mean? So
Totally.
we have to plug back in sometimes. It's almost like we can stay out till we get like the schooling like I did.
Yeah.
I was out for years because I needed the schooling. I needed to get strong enough to, when I get back in, not to get caught up in it, like wanting the stake. Like remember he said,
Exactly, yeah.
the stake, and I'm willing to sell my soul
You want to go
to
back.
get that back.
You want to go back.
No, but I don't want to get it back. You know what I mean?
Yeah. No, you're just dipping in. You're just stepping in. That's what it comes down to. You have to you have to step in and out of it. That's what it really comes down to. You do it. You go do a couple things. You said like part time. You do it and you get in and out. That's all. That's all you
And
can.
that's what it is.
That's all you
It's
can
not
do.
part time. It's actually full time, but
Yeah.
it's okay.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I the shop is too small. Nikki's there handling that part of it.
Yep.
Which is fine. I'm out making some extra money because, like I said, abundance is coming when you go out and get it.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
Absolutely. Yeah. Yeah. So, speaking of abundance, the U.S. medal, the hockey team won the gold medal. So that's one of our topics for tonight. And then we also have the cartel chaos going on in Mexico.
Yeah.
And then the epic blizzard. So we can get into a couple different topics. I mean, obviously,
But you seen how it is up north?
Yeah, my boys, they posting the videos from Jersey. That shit crazy.
Inches in New York, dude.
Jersey
Central
looks
Park,
flat.
bro, has never seen so much snow, bro.
Snow like this sitting on top of bushes.
Yeah.
Big ass clumps. That's crazy. He's saying it's sticky.
Yeah. And, yeah.
He said it's like sticky.
It looks really thick.
It's thick as fuck.
I
He
noticed
said he
that
ain't never
too.
seen snow that's sticky. This snow is sticky.
Yeah, it looks weird. It looks really
Yeah,
thick.
I mean,
They say it just grab onto you.
Yeah, it's really bizarre. I think I got a couple.
but people will
videos
call
of
it climate change. They just call it bad weather.
Yeah. I call it weather modification.
Well,
That's why we haven't seen a storm like that in I don't know how long.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, like, what's all this shit?
well, thank God it went up north.
Yeah. It was bad. Yeah, it was bad.
I mean, don't get me wrong. Here in Florida, it was 45 and I was freezing.
Oh, fucking Tallahassee and
Right.
they
People are
got
like
snow.
45 and you're freezing.
Right.
Tallahassee, them got snow.
Well, that's way up north too. I mean, that's
Shit.
almost.
Yeah.
It's
That's almost
rare
it.
that happens.
It's going to get cold here tonight, so that's why I got my.
But tomorrow's
I got my
supposed to be
hoodie
good, though.
on. Is it? Okay.
Yeah, tomorrow morning is supposed to be good.
All right.
Tonight's going to be in the 30s.
Okay.
Tonight's going to be cold, but in the morning it's supposed to be good.
It was cold last night playing hockey outside. I felt like I was playing on an ice rink. It was
Fuck
cold.
that. Oh yeah.
It was
Well,
cold.
you could imagine me. I'm on the water, dude.
Yeah.
I feel
Yeah,
that
it was
cold,
cold.
bro.
Yeah,
I'm living in a piece of metal.
It was fucking cold. Yeah.
On the water. Yeah, that wind is brutal.
On the water, yeah. So it's fucking brutal.
I got
I mean,
rocked.
I wouldn't change it, but it's brutal.
Yeah. And I got rocked in the face last night too, so that didn't feel
Yeah.
good.
Oh yeah, I do see that.
Yeah.
I thought Rondell kind of slapped you. or something.
No.
Rondell said
They
he
slapped me.
Right in the head. We got To the Point in the house.
Hey, what's up, guys?
What up, Brody?
Joanne Binford in the house.
Hey, Joe, what's up, Joanne?
She's asking us if we're going to watch the State of the Union tonight. I don't know. Probably
No,
not.
you know
Probably
something? Sandra asked me the same thing. I'm not interested. I don't know. I'll get clips of it in the morning,
Right?
Yeah.
when I
Yeah.
watch my
And
little
damn sure
clips
we'll
on
drop.
YouTube.
No, I'm not too worried
Yeah,
about
you
it.
know what it is? It's just a long-winded bragging
Yeah.
session.
Yeah, that's all.
He's gonna brag, and he's gonna talk back about the previous administration that we already know is
We
bad.
already know, exactly.
You know what I mean? So why repeat it to make yourself look better?
Exactly.
You're doing a good job. That's it. Let's
Yeah.
talk about
Let's keep-
future shit. Let's talk about the economy.
Yeah.
Let's talk about bringing the prices way down.
Well, and people,
Not just a little bit,
Well,
way down.
and people
Let's talk about you giving us some money like you promised.
Yeah, and people,
You know what I mean?
And people want to talk about, and they also want to know if there's, well, how come there's no justice yet for all this Epstein stuff, So it's like, we,
Not just Epstein. I think Epstein is also a fucking distraction.
well,
with
it
what's
is,
going
but
on.
people want to see justice, and so
I want to see justice to the administration. What the fuck happened when they stole the election?
yeah,
When they fucking
There you go.
robbed us of our fucking goods? When they fucking allowed all these immigrants in, and they fucking committed all these crimes and fucking stole all this money,
Mhm.
rose out taxes. I want to see that.
yeah,
Then we can fucking talk about these fucking perverts and these fucking baby eaters and all this shit.
exactly.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But right now, that to me, we need to focus on what's in front of us. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, 100%.
Because that shit's been going on for years. They fucking eating
Years.
babies and fucking raping
Thousands,
motherfuckers.
Being
Raping
exposed for
kids and
years.
fucking all these kids that are missing and all that
Thousands of
shit.
years,
Very
thousands.
few Amber Alerts. Get the fuck out of here.
Thousands of
Nah,
years.
let's keep it real, bro.
Yeah. No,
You know, how many Amber Alerts do you get?
Yeah, right.
Fucking kids
I
are
got
missing
one
every
up,
day.
Exactly.
Every day kids are
Exactly.
missing.
When the last time you got one?
Come on, I haven't gotten one in a minute, bro.
It's been a minute.
All right?
And kids still going.
And kids are being missing every day. Florida is the highest state for child sex slavery. Florida, this state.
It did-
We have the fucking highest. I mean, the highest. These
Yeah.
people love kids here.
yeah.
But when I was in Tampa, I did get a lot. When I lived in Tampa, I
There's
got a lot.
tunnels. There was tunnels there. There's tunnels in Tampa. So that makes sense. It's a bigger city. It's a lot more.
Well, a lot
Yeah,
of
those shit's a lot.
A lot of stuff goes on in
Wake you
Tampa.
up in the morning.
Tampa's heavy for narcotics, for fucking all the pills and stuff like that. It's bad. Tampa's got some dark secrets over there, dude. I never liked Tampa. Every time I would go over there, I like Clearwater because we were on the beach.
We call it trample.
But try to call it Trampa Bay. Yeah,
Trampa Bay.
Trampa Bay.
Trample.
Let's talk
Yeah.
about Vero. Vero
Yeah.
has a lot of that shit too.
Yeah, no, it's more quiet here. It's more hidden.
This is where the boss is at of the
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah, this is the
where they
hidden
chill
part.
at.
Yeah. Remember, Richard Branson came to Vero. He has an island next to the Epstein Island too. He's in the files too. It's all connected. He used to come to Vero all the time.
He was in that video with that when that dude's sitting there telling them girls,
Yeah.
"Oh
he was
yeah,
there.
you're supposed to keep your
Yeah.
period blood because of the stem cells."
Mhm.
That's enrichment to somebody. The girls are sitting there like, and Richard Branson's sitting there like this, smiling.
Yeah. Oh yeah, they know.
He's right. He's right.
We got Dale in the house
what the
too.
fuck?
What's up, Dale? What's going on
I'm
with
just
you?
saying we need to
y'all
look at what's really happening. Yeah, the Epstein files. That's been around for a long time. Now it's coming out because Trump, one of the
2019.
promises he said he was going to pull it out.
Yeah.
But You know, and I believe that he was just the source that got Epstein locked up. I believe that. I believe that he had nothing to do with that child shit. I don't think Trump got that. I think Trump's a true Christian. I really do. Yeah. You know, I believe he's a man of God. I believe he truly believes he's doing God's will. The only thing I don't like about the man is that he brags, bro. I don't like people like that. You know, people who constantly like tell you what their accomplishments, like giving you a fucking resume every time you talk to them.
We knew he was, you know what I mean? Before you got
I don't need that. I don't need to know your resume.
Well, I think I
want to see how you are. How are you as a person? Yeah. Where's your heart? You know what I mean? The things you say, the things you do. Okay, I mean, you have the power to do those things.
Joanne just said, "I want to see people held accountable."
Me too.
And I think that's what's coming, Joanne. And I've been saying this for years. I think this is part of the operation that's been going on behind the scenes, and that a lot of these people they've either capitulated and they're doing what they're told, or they're already gone like Biden. I think that we're going to start to see it play out very soon, and this is what's building up. This is the day, like we used to say about the days of Noah, Eddie. It's time to get on. It's time to get on the boat. It's time to get on, because these demons that have been doing this stuff to these kids and everything we've been talking about for 4.5 fucking years, almost 5 years on this podcast.
Unfortunately, many. That's what the Bible says.
Yeah.
Many are called.
Yeah.
Many are called. Many people know that they see the truth, but they refuse to believe it. Yeah. Many are called, but what it says, few are chosen.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
Okay, few are chosen. We choose to wake up. Yeah. The word chosen is there. We choose. It's our choice to wake up. Few are chosen. Yep. So the word choice is there. What is your choice? The truth is out there. Yep. It's up to you. Believe it. Many are called. We're all called. God doesn't want no one to perish.
You got to answer the call.
Right? You know, you got to answer the call. You got to pick up the damn phone and see the truth. Put the damn glasses on. Yeah. And that's what it is. Like I was going to tell you guys earlier. So I'm working the service department. You understand what that means, right? I'm back in the car business. I'm at Route 60 Hyundai, just putting in a quick plug. But anyway, so I'm working the service department, and I'm talking to this lady, and she's telling me she's an anti-Trumper. So I'm listening to her.
Anti-Trumper.
True story. She's one of the people.
How could you be a Trumper and an anti-Trumper? That's an oxymoron.
Well, I thought she was a moron, but anyway. But what I'm saying to you, she's a person who's out there who protests against Trump. All this stuff. She's one of those people. Yeah. But let me say this to you. She was very pleasant, very nice.
Yeah, she just doesn't.
I enjoyed her conversation. Yeah. Right. The only difference that her and I had, because we talked about other things, was that she doesn't like Trump, and I told her I do. That's the only difference. I told her I like the guy. I think he's doing a good job, and she says I hate him.
Yeah, she hates.
That's the only difference, and she didn't say dislike. She said the word hate.
I hate him.
Hate, which is a fucking huge word, a word that God's against.
Yeah, exactly.
The word hate is not a godly word. It's like saying hate is the opposite of love.
Yeah, literally.
If we look at it, literally, it's the opposite of love. Hate. So anything that's the opposite of comes from who? The devil. Yeah. So we know that hate doesn't come from God. So when she said that, I kind of looked at her and said, okay, you know, and we talked about something else, like she plans to move out of, she lives in Sebastian, is that she wants to go back to Orlando, whatever we spoke about. But the point is that she's one of those people, but I found her to be pleasant.
Exactly. Because in her world, that's the world she creates in her and her story.
But
that's
the point I'm trying to get to is that we need to stop the separation.
Well,
we need to stop separating ourselves because of politics. We need to stop it. We need to get to know people, not what they believe in politics, who they voted for. That shit doesn't matter.
Exactly.
You know, I want to know the person. You could be a nice person like this lady who disagrees with me when it comes to politics. Who gives a shit? Politics is 20% of my life, or if that. You know what I mean? If that.
20?
Maybe 10%.
20?
It used to be more.
Yeah, no. Absolutely.
But I'm just saying. Yeah. But to my wife, it's 80.
That's a lot.
You understand the reason why I say it? Because everybody has a measurement of how they feel about politics.
Absolutely.
It just, bro, politics to me, I'm kind of anti-politics.
Politics is the last thing.
You know what I mean? Like I'm thinking about changing my party. I just won't have I won't be able to vote for a lot of things.
Yeah.
So I'll say a Republican, but I'm thinking about changing to be a libertarian. So I consider myself to be a Republican in party, but a libertarian in heart.
Yeah.
I'm anti-government. I think we shouldn't have any government. I think the state should run it.
So
The president should take care of the world.
So what Joanne said, it's sad we shouldn't hate anybody. We can hate a decision or opinion, but not people.
Exactly, and that's what I'm saying, Joe. Is that people have a tendency, like that's what I was saying.
Yeah.
She said the word hate, and when I looked at her, the word hate we know is the opposite of love, and anything that's the opposite of love doesn't come from God, it comes from the devil.
Yeah.
So we have to look at that in that sense and say this is not her speaking, because the Bible also says that our struggle is not against flesh and blood, but against principalities in the air, evil forces.
Yep.
So she's forced to say these things because of the media, what she believes in her heart, her friends, whatever, her circle.
Yeah, 100%.
Her circle, the people that she surrounds herself with. She's influenced.
Well, a lot of it's MK Ultra mind control. So she's being mind controlled by the TV. That disproves that point. MK Ultra is always going on all around us. So we can't not see it. So that's like
waves.
It's
like a wave,
but it's subconscious programming. So she's being subconsciously programmed, and she doesn't even know it. That's all it is. But it does make you want to hate. It makes you lean so far.
But you want to know what's stronger than hate? Because the Bible says these three remain faith, hope, and love. And the greatest of these is love.
Yeah.
So if love is greater than hate, we could love them enough.
Think about this.
For them not to hate.
Think about this. This woman you're talking about. Like, think about this. Just like in the movie The Matrix, she's a Mr. Smith, but she's a nice, agreeable Mr. Smith. But the reason why she says she hates Trump, because that Mr. Smith that's in that body of that woman wants you to get mad at that because you said you liked him. See what I'm saying? No, but it doesn't actually it doesn't work though. It doesn't work.
That didn't happen until she told me she hated him.
Yeah, and then you said you liked him.
Yeah, because
I'm
trying to sell her a car.
Yeah, but so it doesn't.
So I'm not talking about
I'm telling you right now. But the point is, the Mr. Smith wanted you to get your juices up because of the hate for Trump. But that's what I'm saying. That's what the Mr. Smiths do. They come in any forums in the Matrix.
Because you're in car sales. I could be a Biden.
But you're in the Matrix. So that Matrix, the Mr. Smiths come out in the Matrix more.
But I also live in truth, regardless of where I'm at. Yeah. So when she said that, though, when she said I hate Trump, I said this was what I told her. I said I kind of like the guy. I think what he's done is great. Yeah. I think he's done a lot of good things.
Yeah. And you weren't afraid to say that.
No, because it's the truth.
Exactly.
I'm not afraid to say the truth.
And yeah, exactly.
So
that deflects the Mr. Smith.
At that point, as you would know, Rondell, the topic has to change. So I started talking about, so where do you live? Oh, Sebastian. Oh, okay. So I changed it. First, she was telling me how she's this person who doesn't like Trump, blah, blah, blah. And then when she said the word hate, that's when I said I kind of like the guy because I wanted to counter it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like shield it. Like that hate. Remember, words are spells. Words are spells.
But that's what you do.
So you have to block it.
What does Neo do?
Right.
It's the same thing. You're blocking.
The bullets, they come down. Exactly. And I do it with love.
Exactly.
But that's what I'm saying. And that's
how you navigate the Matrix like that.
And that's how we win people.
Yes.
Because, like, again, I'll say, like Paul says, I have become all things to all people. Yeah. So to that lady, I was almost in agreement with her because I wasn't arguing with her.
Yeah, exactly.
I wasn't disagreeing.
Yeah.
Not that I wasn't agreeing with her, but I wasn't disagreeing with her.
Yeah, you were speaking your truth.
I was just, when she said the word hate, I had to put the word, well, no.
Your truth.
That was wrong. Yeah. But anyway, we need, like Joanne said, the word, people have a tendency to hate, and that doesn't come from God, bro. Yeah. We need to be more loving. That's all. I think that if we love more, and forget about politics, forget religion. Yeah. Really. Well, just love who they are. Yeah. Muslim, whatever. Like a lot of people that sing with Muslims, anybody, just because they believe differently doesn't mean they're bad. Well, you know what I mean? 100%. Because you have a lot of good people who believe like us. Yeah. And they're not good. They're bad.
Yeah. True.
Huh?
Yeah, that's right.
How many bad Christians, people who say I love God, but they'll spit in your face.
Yeah, that's very true.
We spoke about racism earlier, how people still call black people niggers. And they mean it not in a good way. They mean it in that way.
They mean it in that way.
Yeah. You know what I mean?
The hard ER.
Hard ER.
Yeah.
So let's get on a little bit of a USA note too.
Eddie? Damn.
Pass the blood, Eddie.
No, it is out of the smoke, and then I've been
I
like,
want to show you something that's kind of crazy. Check this video out about the American hockey team winning the gold compared to 1980 and how all these synchronicities line up with it. It's a little crazy. I mean, even for me to watch this movie and then watch this and be alive when 1980 happened, and then all these coincidences, dude, it's like crazy. Watch this video. It fucking blew me away when I saw it today. I was like, this is crazy.
This has to be one of the most unbelievable things in sports history. What if I told you the Jack Hughes goal was 46 years in the making?
What if I told you that Jack Hughes was cut from Team USA?
This is fucking insane. Now, Team USA wins gold on the 46th anniversary of the Miracle on Ice.
It's absolutely mind-blowing.
Everyone knows the movie Miracle. Look, you know Miracle?
Oh, yeah.
Do you know what happens in the 51st minute of Miracle?
Something absolutely fucking crazy.
Nothing to see here, just the boys practicing.
Just the boys out there getting ready for the Olympics.
Unbelievable movie.
Best movie of all time.
Now, right there, can you tell me the name that was just cut?
Did that say Jack Hughes?
Can you tell me the name on the tape of the locker being ripped off?
Jack Hughes.
Who was the man who scored the game-winning goal 46 years later?
Jack Hughes.
Jack fucking Hughes. This is unbelievable. What in the Sim shit is this?
I could have swore this was AI. Jack Hughes was cut from the 1980 Olympic hockey team just moments before the Olympics.
They didn't cut Jack Hughes. They delayed Jack Hughes.
This all started with Jack Hughes and it ended with Jack Hughes.
Jack Hughes walked so Jack Hughes could run. If this doesn't give you full-body chills, I don't know what will.
Jack Hughes, born 1957, Somerville, Mass, played hockey at Harvard, came this close to winning gold. Jack Hughes, born in 2001, Olympic hero, gold medal winner.
Right out of Back to the Future.
It's unbelievable.
Crazy.
Wow.
That's right.
Nuts.
Isn't that crazy?
That
that is nuts.
Yeah.
That's insane.
Well,
I think
it just
I never watched that movie.
future proofs past. Yeah,
I mean, future proofs past.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
it just shows that, like,
Yeah.
I mean, that's not a coincidence.
No, it's
Maybe
not.
it's every
No.
26, like
But
every
understand that
couple
they
of
won
years.
gold then,
And they gold now.
and they won gold now. It wasn't like a game.
No.
It was winning gold for USA. It wasn't just like a game
And
that
it was
they did a
overtime.
goal.
Yeah,
What was
overtime.
that, 46 years ago?
Yeah, 46 years ago. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then there was somebody added something
the loop.
else to it too that was,
46 years is the loop.
Oh, bro.
you might be right.
You'll see it all.
The end of the loop. You might be right.
46 years might be the loop.
Yeah. Yeah, you might be right. That's crazy.
I'm gonna die one of these days for just saying this dumbass shit. I'll be
Well, you want to know something, bro?
exposing the
I'm going
loop.
to tell you something. I don't think so, because one thing I truly believe, us three, bro, we're chosen, bro. We do this podcast, bro. Let me tell you something, that there's no stopping you from coming.
I think even the chosen go. If you stand, you gonna go.
But you want to know something?
I go.
No,
I go chosen.
But if you're chosen, you're protected, bro. You have to understand, bro, that we're not. Our job isn't done yet. It hasn't begun. We're just starting.
Yeah. No, you're right.
We're just starting, bro. This thing hasn't really begun. It's already begun, but it hasn't exploded.
Yeah.
It's already
that's a
begun.
good way to put it. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, but it hasn't really
Well,
exploded.
no, I go even farther with that, Eddie. It's already done. Our future selves are already there in the new frequency. We're just going to catch up to it now. We're going to
Well,
get.
I mean, you can
we're
look
gonna-
at it
we're
that
gonna-
way,
we're gonna-
too.
It's already taken care of. It's already there for us. Remember what does God say? What does Jesus say? I'm going to make a place for you. It's already there for us.
The
It's already-
places, but we're not.
Yeah, but we're not there.
No,
yet.
we're not
Yeah,
there.
We're
yet.
not
the
there.
place
yet.
is there.
The place is there.
Yeah, everything is set.
Everything
for
is
us.
set for exactly.
Yeah, it's almost like, like you got this job coming
Yeah.
next year, and when you get there, there's going to be a house for you. We're going to move all your furniture.
Yep.
Everything is going to be there, and the house is really, really nice, and the job that you have is amazing.
Yeah.
That's happening.
Yeah.
If you look at it
In the future,
in the sense of that
It's
way.
already done.
Right, it's getting
It's getting
built.
It's getting built. It's getting ready.
At this point, that's what I'm saying. Like, it's already begun.
Yeah.
The explosion hasn't happened. When the explosion happened, that's when we get raptured and we're gone.
Yeah.
If you believe in my faith,
Yeah.
we get raptured and we're gone, right?
No more.
Then the people that get left behind are the ones that are gonna, like the one, like you said, that a lot of people they missed the boat September 29th.
Yeah.
They missed the boat.
Missed the boat. Yeah.
And I remember the date.
Yeah.
So they missed the boat, and You know, because they had the opportunity. It was there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It was there. So.
Yeah. Is that you?
Yeah. My bad.
No, I think you're right, and that's why I said I think it's.
Well, it's a good time to talk about Cap.
All right. give him a call.
Yeah. Give him a call.
It's a good time.
Cap's giving us a call. As John said, "Yo, where's my commercial?"
Right.
You know, my bad. We got you.
When you guys are gonna plug me in?
We got you, bro. We got
You're talking about everybody else.
Yeah, the fuck, man.
Here we are.
Remember
Here
me?
we are.
Remember me? Remember Cap's Pizza? You guys had that
There
nice
we
truck
are.
today, right?
Yeah, right.
How was that sausage pizza,
Right.
Eddie?
Yeah, right.
It was great.
It was really good.
Yeah, so he wanted to call Rondell. He probably tried to call me, but my phone was on silent.
Right. Oh, that's funny. That's funny.
Nah, but I tell you though, man, like I came today hungry, bro. I told that like last week though. I ate both sides.
Yeah.
At least I left half of the boat. But what I'm saying to you, bro, is that it is amazing, bro. Their food.
Every time.
I was telling somebody today, like, I was talking to this old timer, and he was telling me that he goes to the tides all the time. You know, again,
That's high dollar. That's high dollar.
Yeah. But what I'm saying though, he says there's no real good little Italian restaurants. I said you got to try Cap's Pizza.
Oh, he will never. If he's going to the
He's never
Tides,
going back to the Tides.
But it doesn't matter. But I still told him because you know why? I believe Cap's really makes some good Italian food.
Absolutely.
I've had their pasta, I've had their salads, their pizza, their sandwiches. They make good. I'm from New York.
That means he'll
and not to make that doesn't make me an expert, but it kind of does. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We ate good fucking Italian food up north.
Yeah.
We did, bro. You go to an Italian restaurant in New York, bro, you feel like you're in Italy.
Crazy.
Because I've been to Rome, and the food in Rome was a lot like in New York, but that nice authenticness. And here, Caps does that, bro. Caps gives you like that nice authentic because they do things special. They just don't throw a can of sauce. They put some love in it, bro.
Yeah, they do.
You know, they really do. And he does a lot for our community.
Yeah.
And that's respect, bro. Not only does he do a good sandwich and good food, but look what he does for the community.
Absolutely.
You know, so we have to, I always put Caps out there for that very reason.
Yeah.
Because not only do they have good food, but they look out for all the leagues, everything else, the football. You know, so
everything. Absolutely.
So if they want to place an order, John, how can they do that, bro?
Give them a call, 772-770-CAPS or capspizzamenu.com. Tell them TGI Now sent you. Get 15% off. Eddie up the ante, 15% off. There's Johnny's, the new logo that he made.
That's nice.
Isn't that nice? I love that. It looks cool. Serving Vero Beach since 1987. Look at that.
You know who works at Route 60?
Who's that?
James McGurk.
Yeah. Oh, no way. Yeah.
What he does is
that's
that,
awesome.
he watches over the kids.
Oh, that's
He makes
cool.
sure that he's there during the day, make sure that the kids don't get into no hassle. Tommy's kids,
That's cool.
Anthony and Emma,
Yeah.
which is nice. I mean, he's a real nice guy. I mean, I had met him in the gym before.
Yeah. Nice.
You
Cool.
know, he's still training. He does a lot like me. He trains and then he shows up there.
Yeah. That's awesome.
Yeah, and he greets the people. People know who he is. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Kind of a celebrity.
Yeah.
You know,
That's
so
cool.
yeah,
Very cool. I like that.
yeah. So yeah,
In the Matrix.
it's okay.
In the Matrix.
Hey, listen, I need to. You know, this was my appointed time to be there because
Exactly.
now I'm ready.
Yeah.
It's like remember Neo had to hit the Matrix.
Exactly.
Why? He had to do his job, and it had to be done in the Matrix.
Mhm.
Outside of the Matrix, it can't be done.
That's true.
If that was the case, he would have did it. He
Yeah.
would have never left the ship.
Yeah.
He would have
100%.
never plugged in. He had to
Yeah.
in order to make things happen. Hello, I'm doing the same thing. I'm like,
It's the
in the
same
morning, I get on the boat. Okay,
Yep.
I plug in. I put my tie on.
Yep.
I'm ready to hey, hello, my name is
That's it.
blah
That's
blah
it.
blah
That's
blah
it.
blah.
That's it. That's it. I mean, it's so true, though. It
is. I mean, I'll be honest.
The more you see it, the more you get it. The more you can
It's already
navigate it.
jump in, plug it in.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
But it's all good though. You know something? I work for good people. Anthony and Emma, and even the young managers. There's a young people's store, and they're really helpful. It's not like the old timers back in the day were real cutthroat.
Yeah.
They're not that there. They look to help you, you know, because it's not really like a commission-based store. It's a bonus-based store plus salary, which is nice. So nobody's really cutting your throat. Everybody's looking at be helpful. Oh, you spoke to somebody today? No, go ahead. You got it.
Yep.
You know, who does that? So it's a good dealership. Emma and Anthony have done a great job. And also Emma's husband. You know what I mean? They really do good there. So
Somebody made a comment: 1 foot in, 1 foot out. Like we said,
that's
the Matrix.
the Matrix. That's what
I'm
it
saying it
is.
now.
Yeah.
But you have to.
We appreciate everybody tuning in. We got quite a few people in the chat. We appreciate that. Give us a like, give us a share. Share
the show. It's important that we get out there, we plug in more. I mean, if you guys are enjoying the show, and if you have a comment, look, we have guests come on the show if you're local. Or even if you want to plug in, if you're someplace else, we'll send you the link.
Yep.
So if you have a topic that you want to discuss, man, let us know. John is always the guy. He looks into things, and then he says, hey, okay, you guys hook up with John. And next thing you know, I'll come in on a Tuesday. He says, we have a guest.
We have a guest.
Right. Okay, cool.
I'll let you know ahead of time.
I always wait for the last minute. Because I don't want to know about the guest.
Yeah.
I like to be surprised.
I know.
It's just the way I've always done it. Remember how we used to do it? I will let you, then you would go into the office with the guy for a half hour. And I would sit in the back.
We'd be in the back.
That's so true.
Yeah,
now when you think back about that, it was almost like I was conducting like a little mini interview.
And I didn't want to know because then I wouldn't ask the questions again.
Because it's funny because I would be like, well, Eddie's probably going to ask you this, so you just
and then I'll just be in the back with him Bush.
Yeah. I know. It was fucking funny though. I mean, the more I think about it,
pizza.
Hey, eat pizza.
Yeah, no, it's funny. That's funny. That was the main reason why we did the Caps Pizza, because I wanted to have food for the guests. So that was my idea. It was like, well, I'll get some food for the guests so that they have something to, we were
going to ask pizza me, and then we went out. John kind of offered.
We kind of crossed paths. I was like, hey, you want to do the? You want to sponsor the show? And he was like, yeah, I'll do that.
And even when we thought he was close, he calls us. Hey, you guys are going to place your order?
Absolutely.
He remembers. So I'm so grateful for Caps and John. Yeah. Really, I really am. I'm not just saying it. I will promote him till I can't anymore because I truly believe in who he is as a person. Like I said, it goes back to him as a person. His person is just, he's a good person.
Yeah, it's true. No matter what the politics are, like anything else.
I'm telling you, we need to stop that shit.
I know.
We need to start loving and respecting each other regardless of politics. Yeah. That's the problem, is that people think because you like Trump, they hate Trump, they hate you now because you like him. Like, really? What the fuck did I do? What I mean?
And really, what it comes down to is he's just a character in the Matrix. That's all he is. That's all it is. He's a character in this movie.
He's one of like the wizards, like one of like the. Yeah. What was that guy's name? The one with the keys.
Oh,
no, not him, but like he was. What was his name?
I can't remember. Well, Gandalf.
He was a good guy. Like he needed to get there. He had like the white beard.
Yeah,
and he was towards the end.
That's Gandalf.
Is it? Yeah.
Is it Gandalf?
In Lord of the Rings?
No, I'm talking about in the Matrix.
Oh, in the Matrix.
Remember when the guy, the last one, he had like the silver suit and the white beard? And that's like a Trump.
Yeah, that's
You know what I mean? In the Matrix.
He had all the TVs behind him.
He had everything. He knew everything that was going on. He had control of what was going on in the Matrix.
Yeah.
That's like a Trump, and we were all in the Matrix. You know what I mean? But he was still in the Matrix.
Still in it, yeah. He
wasn't really in the Matrix. He was outside the Matrix, but he was still able to plug in. But he was looking at everything. That was his life.
Everything, They see everything.
But they see everything.
Well, that's kind of like what looking glass is. I mean, that's really what it comes down to.
But remember, in all the screens had everybody.
Yeah.
Like I was telling somebody today, like they said, like the lady I was talking to, we started talking about phones.
Yeah.
And I said, all our conversation is recorded. They see you. When you're looking into a phone and you're looking at reels, they're looking at you.
Absolutely.
They're looking to see. And one of the funny things that I discussed with her, which is true because it's happened more than once the other day. So I'm looking for a mattress. I'm just looking at reels at this point. I just thought, but I'm looking at the phone. Yep. The thought of a mattress. I never plugged in mattress. Yeah. Next thing you know, I'm looking at reels, and guess what? The commercials on mattresses, and I didn't fucking plug it in.
No.
There's a way that fucking thing is like getting the waves in my fucking brain or something because I didn't plug it in. How weird is that, bro? And the lady told me it happened to her.
Yeah,
with peaches.
Peaches
of all things. Peaches.
Yeah.
She said, I mean, who the hell comes out with things about peaches? Next thing you know, you got peaches fucking showing you peaches.
Yeah, makes sense. No.
I mean, okay, a mattress. You can see a mattress commercial. But peaches?
No, it makes
When she told me that, I said, wow. I believed it, bro.
It makes total
sense. You say it out loud, the phone pick it up.
Yeah, it's everything.
If you allow
I didn't say it out loud. Like, it was a thought. I was looking at the phone, though. I was looking at reels on Facebook. Just fucking looking at. I like cat and dog reels. I like them. I like cat reels. They make me laugh. So I'm looking at reels. Next thing you know, I'm thinking, man, I need to get a mattress. In my head. Next thing you know, mattress. I said, holy shit, I put the phone down, bro. I said, this is fucking crazy.
It's been going on the whole time. We just seeing it.
Every time you put that bitch up to your ear, it's taking a little brainwave.
It's going on this whole time. You know, it's They Live. It's the movie They Live. Remember they had the machine. Remember they had the little thing that said sleep, sleep, sleep.
Yeah.
It was a little radar thing. It would go sleep, sleep, sleep. It's a frequency. Is what it is. It's a frequency that they can tap into. That's MK Ultra mind control. That's what that is. And you have to protect your mind. You have to be sealed in the forehead, like you say in the Bible. Sealed in the forehead. You got to be sealed in the forehead so that third eye doesn't get penetrated.
Well, the thing is that the seal goes to them. They get the seal of the 3 6s.
Yeah.
So the seal goes to them. They get sealed in the head or the hand to show who they are. See, what happens with the seal, just what you're saying, it covers your third eye.
Yeah, exactly.
You're not allowed to open it because you have a seal. It's like sealed.
Yeah.
So that's basically what it's saying. You can't open up that third eye because you're sealed.
Yeah, because this is our brain.
It speaks of a number, but it could be an invisible seal that keeps you blinded.
But our brain's an antenna, so it picks up signals. So that's why
if you allow it.
Yeah, exactly. So when you were scrolling and looking, and then you said mattress, and it picked up your frequency. It tapped into your antenna because this is an antenna that picks up frequency. That's why we talk about the light codes that are coming in that are waking people up. Yeah. Exactly. So that's light codes.
But I'm aware of it though.
And that's the beauty of it.
I receive it though because I know that the information is given me is good.
Mm-hmm.
Because remember, the light gives you just good information. It's just giving you warnings. It's giving you knowledge. It's helping you remember.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so that's what that does. You know, so when you avoid the sun, that's like going to tell you don't go outside. Avoid the sun. It's poison.
That's why they tell you to wear sunglasses.
Get cancers. Get cancer. Wear sunblock. All that bullshit. Let the sun hit your skin.
I used to think I was protecting my eyes. I was like,
man.
People
tell you, this dark as fuck. I say, I let that sun hit me, man.
It's scary.
Plus, red light therapy, but you know what I mean? I do let that sun hit me, man. I like the sun.
Yep. Joanne said, "Yeah, it's always tracking you. I knew it would. It would. Yeah, it's always always listening.
But not only that, everywhere we go." I mean, track my iPhone. They track you everywhere you go. We take our phones, and the thing is that people don't let go of their phones.
No,
that thing is in their hand, bro. That thing is 2 feet away.
You lose it and you lose your damn mind.
He was sitting there the whole time.
Yeah, look, people.
The whole time.
How far is your phone?
Right here.
Everybody's phone is nearby. Yeah. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah. It's so wherever we go, we're letting them know we're going.
Exactly.
You know, like I watch a lot of like crime shows. Like I got Tubi. I don't want to pay for anything else. Yeah,
Tubi's good.
So I watch a lot of the crime shows and how they find people.
It's always that.
He was in the area by the cell tower.
Cell tower, yeah.
Cell tower told me you were in the area.
Every time.
Yeah.
So they know where you're going.
Yeah.
They know what you're saying.
Absolutely. That's why people are going to start calling for justice soon because they know that if we can be tracked this way, then they should be able to be tracked the same way.
It's like I heard a funny thing on the radio today. Oh my God, I'm so happy that China sold TikTok to America. Now America knows all of our secrets.
Right, yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
wonderful.
You know, which is fucking, all they're saying is that, but think about it. On Facebook, you tell them your name, your address, what you did, where you worked. Everything is on there. I've done it. I'm guilty of it. That's what I'm saying. You go into Facebook, it'll tell you I was in the military. It'll tell you where I work. It'll tell you my business. It'll tell you where I live. Everything.
Yep. 100%.
Pictures of my grandkids. You'll know my whole life story if you watch it, and I do it voluntarily.
Exactly. Yeah.
So in a way, I'm kind of programmed too.
Yeah, unless you just
being honest.
Unless you just deactivate it and be done with it.
Let me tell you, I did it for 30 days.
Did you?
So I did it for 30 days, and I got to tell you, there was a freedom in it.
Really?
Yeah. Before I switched the number.
Yeah. Oh, that's right.
Yeah. I remember I didn't have a phone for 30 days. And I got to tell you, man, it was freeing not having a phone.
Yeah.
There were times I was anxious, and I'll be honest. There were times that I was anxious because I didn't have the damn thing. But there was freeing. After about a week, it was like detox.
Yeah.
Really, like a physical detox.
Yeah.
After about a week, I was better.
Very good. Yeah.
And, I think we did. I'm a baby boomer. I think that we did a lot better without these things.
Yeah,
as
we did.
people.
No, we just depend on them.
We were a lot more active, a lot thinner.
Yeah, we just
a lot. Remember now, a lot of us are the overweight. The population is because people are distracted by sitting down, looking at phones, playing video games.
Absolutely.
Food is like.
We accept it. We accept it. Like you
the
said,
food that you eat in these fast food restaurants that full of stuffings and MSG, all this shit.
We consent to it. We consent to it. That's what we give it our energy. That's the matrix. That's really what it comes down to. That's what it comes down to. Even all this stuff that's going on in Mexico and all that stuff. That's all just a psyop. It was all just pre-planned. It's all pre-planned.
But did you hear Trump's answer though?
Yeah.
So he was asked, right? So what are you going to do about Mexico?
Yeah.
What's happening in Mexico? And Trump asks the guy, why would you ask me that?
I know.
And the guy says, well, I'm wondering if you're going to do anything about it. He says, I already did.
That's Mexico.
He says, I already did.
It's already did.
It's already done.
It's already done.
It's already done, he told the guy. Like, shut the fuck up. You don't know what the hell you're talking about.
No idea.
And that's what it is. They try to set the man up. I got to give him credit because he's smart as a fucking whip.
Yeah.
Remember, he's the wizard on top in the silver suit.
He
knows all the information.
He's got the book.
But where did he get the information from?
Where did he get it from?
Space Force.
Exactly.
All the cameras and everything comes from Space Force. Remember, he created Space Force.
He put it in place.
He put it in place, bro. And let me tell you, that's all they know everything.
Everything.
All the data,
All of
Space Force has it.
All
right?
Every bit of it.
So we know that he's that wizard on top, right?
Yep.
Controlling shit at this point. Because remember, America controls the world.
Yeah.
Whatever goes on in America, the world is impacted.
That's going to follow.
All right? That's how come Biden wanted to crush America.
Done.
This way, they're not dependent on us, and they can just attack us and eat us up. Because remember, all these countries really don't like us.
Nope.
And we're so small, but they don't fuck with us because we have a badass army, bro.
Yep. Yeah.
Our military is badass.
And we have Space Force.
Not only that, bro, and we have a president that will fucking say, shoot that motherfucker down.
Yeah, we'll use it,
Use that shit. He's
Like
not looking for a third
Yeah.
election like these Democrats believe. He's doing whatever he has to do to fix this country and prepare for the next president.
Yeah, for whatever comes next. That's it.
I gotta tell you, I kind of like Rubio.
Whatever comes next. Who knows?
Rubio.
It's all about what's
whatever
happening
the
now.
vice president's name is, Vance.
Yeah,
Rubio Vance. That'd be good.
We still got to get through right now. I'm not worried about that shit. The last thing I'm worried about.
I want to see the economy get better.
It has to get better soon. The money has to start coming back to the people.
He says he's focusing on that. Now, I got to tell you, the midterms are coming.
Yeah.
So I can see him really focusing on the
money
economy.
Has to come. The money has to start to come. All this money they've been finding, all this waste, fraud,
has to go back.
It has to come back to the people at some point, I'm telling you.
Well, the Supreme Court, bro, they fucking voted against him on tariffs, bro, which was, I thought, fucking crazy.
They're going to show you who they are.
Wow.
They already, the Supreme Court.
He's bringing in all this money, billions to the country. And they cut it. They cut it out.
Yeah, because they
don't charge tariffs, but let them continue to charge us tariffs.
Yeah, they're corrupt.
He said, "Fuck you." He's doing 49% or 25%.
Yeah.
He said, "Fuck that, bro." He's picking up another law now.
Yeah.
Fight this law then, because he has a bunch of them. There's like 15 laws that he has that work for him to these tariffs. So they went against the one law. He says, "I'll do another law. I'm going to keep my tariffs."
Yeah.
Because he knows they bring money.
Yeah.
Remember, previous presidents did it.
Yeah.
Previous presidents were for it.
Yeah, that's when we were most prosperous, when we were doing tariffs. We had more money. He would say we had more money. We knew what to do with. We didn't even know what to. Yeah, I was just saying. He was like we had more money. We didn't know what we didn't know what to do with. We had so much of it because that's the truth. Because everything was backed by gold and silver. Everything had commodity. Everything was backed by something. So there was no inflation. So you could live. You could live on a wage of having silver and gold and having property and land and no taxes. That's how we win. That's why the concept was written the way it was written. So that things get like this, something has to happen.
I think in January of next year, I think we voted against property tax. No more property tax.
November of this year.
Yeah. So let's see.
Yeah. So
I see us all voting for it. So.
Yeah. I mean,
nobody wants property tax.
No,
I mean, if that wins, it's because there are a bunch of motherfuckers, stupid motherfuckers out there.
It's not going to be. It's a no-brainer.
Yeah.
But property taxes are illegal anyway. You're not supposed to pay taxes on all taxes are illegal.
I think all taxes.
Remember what Bob Marley said: all governments are illegal.
But remember one thing again to go back to the Bible. When they asked Jesus about taxes, he said, "Look at the coin.
Yeah.
whose face is on it? Caesar's. Render to Caesar's what Caesar's. Because you see, the dollar don't belong to us. The dollar is nothing.
Not the people's money.
It's not our money. It belongs to them.
Money.
It belongs to the government. No, the dollar itself belongs to the government. They're the ones that print it.
Exactly.
The money, the value that we have is in our land, is in our gold, is in our silver, the natural resources that we have that God has given us. As the comment says that the streets that we're going to live on that paradise that He's building for us, our streets are going to be paved in gold, bro.
The golden age. Yeah.
In gold.
Yep. 100%.
Money is going to be useless.
Yeah, it won't exist.
It won't exist. Yeah. It'll exist for people with greed.
Yeah.
Where people kill for money.
Yeah. That's worth nothing.
Yeah. It's nothing.
Yeah, it's nothing. Made out of thin air.
I'm not a lover of money. Never been, never will be. You know what I mean? So
no, it's not what it is.
I grew up without it.
That's the matrix. That's the matrix
I'm
too.
Good.
Yeah, the money's the matrix too.
I always say when I had the most money, and that's the truth. When I had the most money, is when I had a gun in my mouth.
Yeah, exactly. So what did that's
it shows
because you were fully entrenched in the matrix all the way.
Oh man, I was fucking
so deep. So now look where you're at now. So that's the difference.
I'm in a better place.
Exactly. So it's a whole different animal now. It's
mentally, physically, I'm in a whole reality. Better place.
Yeah. It's a whole different scenario. So now you're able to dip in and dip out, like the one of our comments said. 1 foot in, 1 foot out. You don't have to do it all the way in.
No, but you need to be in though.
Yeah,
you need to be in the matrix in order to. That's how I'm saying. We go back to Neo. He plugged in frequently because he had to. Yep. That's how he was able to do what he had to do. Was in the matrix. He couldn't do it from the ship.
No, yeah, you can't. No.
So that's basically you can't do it from sitting on your ass. You have to get up and do something.
Yeah.
No, pretty much.
Yeah, they basically.
If you look at it in basic terms.
Yeah, no, 100%. Yeah.
You know, we were talking to a young man earlier, and we said the same thing. You got to do something.
Yeah.
Because if you stand still, time will fucking beat the shit out of you and take it, bro.
Yeah.
Time will take you, bro. Before you know it, bro, you're fucking 63 years old like me.
Yeah.
You know, before you know it. You know, it happens, bro. Shit fucking in a blink of an eye, bro. I remember being 12.
Yeah.
I do. You know? Time went by. And it does. So you could do something in the time or sit on your ass and do nothing and like stay on the ship per se.
That's true.
And do shit.
That's it.
Be fat and fucking crave steak.
Right.
And eat goop.
Eat goop.
That's what Rondell's eating, goop.
You understand? You got to eat goop. But basically, that's what that is.
Right. Yeah, right.
You know, if you look at it in the basic form, you know, I choose not to eat goop.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. That makes sense.
Yeah.
It's got all the nutrients.
It's got I have all the nutrients in the morning, man. I have my creatine. I have my Metroline Blue. I've been peeing blue, bro.
Right, I know.
Fruit is goop.
Take the blue thing.
Yeah.
I pee blue, bro.
I eat fruit.
No.
Hey, fruit and chicken.
So I'm wondering, we talk about food dyes, you know, so let's talk about making, you know, Maha, you know, Kennedy. We have all these dyes in food. How come they don't have methylene blue in the food, which is good for you, which is good for your body?
Because the companies won't put it in.
You heard what you just said?
Because it's good for you.
Yeah.
And we can't have you healing yourself when we trying to make money off of your
pharmaceuticals.
Yeah.
See, so I think that big pharma, big tobacco has a lot to do with health.
Oh, yeah, no doubt. 100%.
You know, so because we know smoking cigarettes causes cancer. The box tells you. But they sell a lot of cigarettes.
Yeah. A lot.
It's like when you read the advertisements that they have on television, take Paxil, blah, 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 and then it tells you like everything that could happen. It can cause death.
Yeah.
And they prescribe it to you.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Like, what the fuck? Like, you know, gabapentin is prescribed for pain, for PTSD. That's why they gave it to me for all this other shit, man. They even give it to dogs. Gabapentin. Yeah. Man, they made money with gabapentin, bro. Oh, shit. I was on 1,800 milligrams of that bullshit. 6 fucking horse pills.
Right.
Horrible, bro.
And they weren't good with alcohol either.
No, and I was doing both. But that's why I was almost 300 pounds. 297, 290. It was horrible.
It's not good.
No, not bueno at all.
Pills ask for alcohol.
But let me tell you, and I'll put this out there real quick, you know. When I kicked because I got into pills for a minute. I don't know, when I was out there, just because medication, it causes you to do other shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It really does. Like, I was on prescription meds and I wanted to do other stuff because it was a med, but it wasn't. It was prescribed, but not by my doctor. And I got to tell you, man, it's designed to fuck you up. It's that's what it's designed for. You know, even like when you prescribe someone Percocets and they take that Percocet and sell it to someone else, they know they're doing that.
Yeah.
And they still prescribe it to them. You know, because as a vet, they used to take my blood all the time to make sure I was taking the medication.
Yeah.
So I'm sure that not all doctors are doing that because it costs money. So they're just prescribing mess to these kids and all these people, and they're just selling it and selling it maybe to a kid that can't have a Percocet because his body will, if he went to a doctor would say, no, you're allergic to Percocets. It can kill you. You shouldn't take it. But we take it because it tells us that it makes you feel good, gets you out of your head. These kids are under a lot of stress today. It's different than when we grew up. Remember, we had outside to let go of our frustration, stickball, playing tag, all the shit that we did, activities. Today, these kids don't have it. So they have all that energy built inside, all that anger and all that frustration. And they try to get it away with it with a phone or with a game. When it stops doing it for them, when the adrenaline pump stops working, that's when they get introduced to drugs.
Yeah, it makes sense.
You know, that's the truth. And that's how come we have a lot of fat, lazy kids addicted to drugs today.
Yeah. No, it makes sense because you don't see kids outside playing.
No, they don't do that, man.
You don't see them. You know, that's why.
When I was a kid, I was outside all the time, bro.
That's why I still play hockey. I still see kids. Yeah.
Get your ass out.
If I was able to go outside, I'm outside all the time, bro. I do an average of 18,000, 20,000 steps every day.
Yeah.
I do, bro. I love being outside. I love seeing the sun. I love feeling the heat. I love seeing the stars at night. I like being outside. You know what I mean? I don't want to sit down and watch TV. I'll lay down and watch TV for 10 minutes to go to sleep. That's what it does to you because the damn pixels, it puts me to sleep. I rarely watch a show. I don't watch anything interesting enough for me to want to watch. I don't do movies. I watch like a crime show for 48 hours or whatever. So that's going to put me to sleep.
First 48.
Yeah, whatever. Some shit like there's a whole bunch of them, bro. You'd be surprised. Fucking women killers, all kinds of shit.
Sleep too.
But bro, I watch that shit before I go to sleep, bro. All these fucking things, you know. It just because I'm not really interested.
Yeah, exactly.
You understand?
Yeah, that's part of the matrix. That's part of the matrix.
All it is fucking noise for me to.
It's putting you out so you go back to the ship. Now you go to the ship. When you go to sleep,
then I go to the ship.
You go to sleep. You go to the ship.
I go to sleep. I unplug.
Yeah, that's it. You're watching the show, and then you're like. And then you go to the ship, and then when you wake up, you're back in the matrix.
Not right away though.
Not right away. No.
Right away.
No.
I stay in my freedom.
Yeah.
I do what I gotta do. You know, I roll up my fatty. I walk my dog. Yeah, man. I'm good, man.
You have to ease into it.
Yeah.
But you want to know something though? Life is a choice. Again, you're chosen. Life is a choice. You choose to be happy. You choose to be sad. It's a fucking choice. You got to wake up and like when that thought comes to say, oh, you know something? Oh, man, it's going to be a horrible day. Change your mind. It's going to be a great day. Oh, but I got to deal with my boss. That's okay because it's going to be great. You project it, bro. You project your future by your choices.
Yeah.
I'm learning all that shit today. At 63, I'm learning all this shit. Really, I've made so many bad choices in my life, you know. But by the grace of God, you know, I'm still here. Only by the grace of God. Because I shouldn't be here, bro. I really shouldn't. I made a lot of bad choices. But I'm grateful.
But like you said earlier in the podcast, that we're still here for a reason.
Yeah, it's our purpose. It's going to be said it's not going to happen. Not yet. Remember in the movie The Gladiator? The dude said, you know, he said, not yet.
Not yet.
It's not your time yet. You got to fucking do what you got to do. You got to finish.
Yeah.
We're not finished.
No.
Remember, we just started. Got a long way to go, bro. We're gonna do a lot more podcasts. Oh man, you'll be rolling up weed for a long time. You'll be great, still rolling.
A lot of people.
That's how Rondell's getting recognized out in public now.
Yeah, everybody knows. Rolling. You be rolling all day.
You were rolling all the time. Sitting there.
You be rolling up.
That's funny. That's why I like having the 3 cameras, like all 3, because everybody can look and they can see what each one of us is doing. Like I'm looking up at the screen, Rondell's rolling, you're looking at the Bible, and everybody sees it. We're actually, we're actually,
we're here.
We're doing it.
We're here. We're present.
Yeah,
right. We're present.
That's why it's TGI Now.
Yeah,
thank God.
Somebody mentioned my tattoo, so check this out, just to show you.
Yeah.
So you put stickers.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
So the guy,
tag.
One of the managers, we have a morning meeting. After the meeting, he says, "Yo, I seen that somewhere." I said, "Yeah, you probably seen it in a store on a window." He says, "Yeah." He says, I seen it posted. He didn't know what it said. Yeah. He says, "What is it?" I said, "It's Now. Yeah. It's part of our podcast, TGI Now." Wow. And that's when the kid told me, "You do that?" And I said, "Yeah." And I found out that he's into conspiracy. So he wants to plug into the show. Oh, that's so funny. I'm like, so an opportunity again, plugging into the matrix. I plug into this kid. Yeah. So, but the guy mentioned the tat only telling me that he's seen it in a store. In the window.
And that's funny.
That's cool because John puts that shit all over the place.
Yeah, I had somebody make a comment on one of the shows a couple weeks ago. They said, I saw that your guys' logo down at downtown Vero. And I was like, where at? And they were like on the pole on the side there. And it was right by the pizza shop. Yeah. Where I always go over there. And
I already blasted it on the boat.
That's funny. I got more if you need it. Yeah.
But I tell you,
I'm gonna get some hats,
I would like
too.
one for
get
a car.
Some hats.
I want to get one for a car, like the white one.
Oh yeah, I have one. Yeah.
Like the one that you can put in the back of a car.
Yeah.
I want one of those.
All right, and then I'm getting some hats too. I'm gonna have some hats made up.
But try to get some of the baseball type hats, not just the flat hats. Yeah. Everybody gets those flat hats. I'm too old to wear that shit. Just get like the one that you can fucking curl up a little.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
We're looking at these ones online. Yeah. I'm going to try to get. I'm going to get a couple samples and see how they come out.
Even if you got to get one or two that cost a few dollars, you know what I mean. Even if you got to get a couple that cost a few dollars because you know you want to, and then people want it. They want the cheaper version of it. They can get it. But if we're going to wear one, let's wear a nice one.
Yeah, 100%.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Something that we'll wear. I always said that, people, a lot of businesses that give you a T-shirt, cheap shirt that you'll never wear. It goes into the drawer. So you just threw away your advertising. You want to give a T-shirt that people want to wear, comfortable shirt, nice snug shirt, feels good. Mm-hmm. Then your advertising is going to get shown. Yep. You know what I mean? Spend a few dollars. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's the truth. You know what I mean? And when it comes to advertising, I think you need to spend a few dollars. You go cheap, you're going to get cheap.
Yeah, no doubt about that.
Well, you're an advertiser. You've been advertising your whole life, John.
Yeah, no, you got to go high dollar. You got to go high dollar for sure. Yeah. Yeah, and then we didn't get into whatever we got the blizzard.
But I tell you, we can talk about it for a minute.
Well, somebody made a comment. What did they say? Somebody said something about the blizzard. They said it was where's it at? What the fuck was it? So what?
But I can tell you this: in New York, I was watching 36 inches high in Central Park. Never has they seen that. That's 3 feet of snow.
They got 2 feet in Jersey.
That's ridiculous.
Fucking
dude.
insane. The picture is crazy.
But it's almost March, dude.
Right? Thinking about it, it's almost March.
It's almost spring. Like, what the fuck?
Where did that just come from?
That January, December, you expect something like that.
Yeah, they said it.
Close to March.
Ruby said the blizzard was nothing burger here in New Hampshire, but lower New England got hit bad. Which was Rhode Island too.
But they said that Martha's Vineyard had 92 mile an hour winds with that
hurricane winds.
They had a blizzard, dude.
Yeah, they said it was like
that's a blizzard.
Yeah, like the blizzard of 78.
Bro, okay, she said it, Ruby. They had a blizzard, dude. That's ridiculous, dude. Yes, that's a test. Like John was talking about these fucking weather machines, bro. That's how they're gonna fucking, bro. Let me tell you, run the chemical and a fucking weather. Fucking war. Yeah. Okay? Because you remember that video from the 50s or the 60s that the guy said, whoever controls the weather, it's a weapon. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's a weapon. Yeah. Because, bro, if your enemy wants to attack you and you fucking hit it with a blizzard.
How are you going to do anything? You
can't do shit in the blizzard.
Nobody can move anywhere up there right now.
You can't fight a goddamn.
You can't do nothing. Schools are closed, everything. But people are in. And you know how many people without power and freezing and fucking freezing their asses off?
Mm-hmm. So
a lot of people.
So you had the blizzard and you had the shit in Mexico popping off all at the same time. Like, it's just... It's all like.
But let's forget about holding people accountable, though.
Exactly, and that's what people are getting frustrated. And I think that's that's what's coming next. Hopefully.
Joanne mentioned that. She said it in the beginning, though. We need to start holding people accountable. What happened? They stole an election, and they stole 4 years of our lives, and they ruined this country. This country is still damaged from what happened with the previous administration. It is damaged. They did some horrible things, and imagine if Hillary would have won.
Yeah,
Trump has been the savior both times. The second time, the election got stolen, but only for him to get stronger. And he was already controlling the army. Yeah. I always believed that he was still the commander-in-chief of the army.
Yeah, he's still.
That they were going to listen to him, the generals. They weren't going to listen to Biden if Biden was going to say, let's do something stupid.
That's why you always say you don't hear like all these soldiers coming back, wounded from the overseas and stuff.
No, there's no.
He was making sure that he was keeping people out of harm's way.
Because remember what he says. Yeah, what is it that he says?
I want people to stop dying.
Yeah, man. He always says that. He never says he wants to stop the war for money.
People to stop dying.
Like we need to stop spending our tax dollars on war. He talks about life.
Yeah.
I want people to stop dying.
And that's the most important part of the whole thing. Is to
and how
keep
can you
people
hate a man like that?
Yeah, he just wants to keep people out of harm's way. That's all.
I don't agree with, like I said, I don't like braggers. That's just me. And I'm entitled to my opinion. But other than that, I think he's doing a great job as a president.
Yeah, we're just living, like I said, he's just a character in this movie. That's all it is. And eventually that character is going to have to go bye-bye soon. And I truly believe that. I believe that eventually, whatever happens next, he'll do what he had to do, turn it over to the gladiator, give it back to the people, and then he'll die. Then he'll fucking collapse. That'll be it. He'll be over. He'll be gone. God will take him and say, bye-bye, that's it. I don't need you no more. Because that's what will be his role, just like us. We're not finished yet. He's not finished, but he'll be finished before we are because we'll still be here.
We need to find a really good clip of the last president.
Okay.
I speak about Barron Trump and everything else before Barron Trump was even born.
Yeah.
So we need to find a clip on that.
I got some good clips on that.
Yeah. And we need to speak on it.
Yeah.
And send us the clips.
We could do a show about it.
Yeah, I think we should.
I'm ready. I could
throw
do
some
a show.
Pizzagate in there too.
Yeah, I could throw a show on that.
Because we could go back to the Pizzagate with the baby eating.
Yeah. We could do that. But I can do the last president. And
because I think that what happens is that people have a tendency to really put Trump on this pedestal when he's not. He's just a man being used by God, and I do believe that.
All it is.
But his time is going to come when he's going to, be blessed and be gone and go to paradise and be in heaven. He'll be in his mansion waiting on us. Yeah, you know what I mean. But
see ya.
Yeah,
but until then,
do that.
Until then, you have to. We all have to finish what
because remember, future proves past. So I need you to bring that because remember that book was written when?
1898, I think.
1898.
Yeah, if I'm not
the
mistaken.
Last president.
Yep.
And here we going, and we're seeing it.
We're seeing it.
2026.
Yeah, we're seeing it play out. In real time. I've always said that. When I first listened to the book, during COVID, and I would come home and I would tell my brother, I'd say, dude, I'm telling you, like we're living this Last President book. I'm telling you, I just listen to it. You'll tell it. It's everything. It tells you that this is what's going on. It's almost like a loop. Like Rondell says, a loop is coming to an end.
What's the president's name?
The president, the vice president. He has a Pence as his vice president. Yeah,
but I'm talking about in the book.
Oh, well, the guy's name's Trump. Yeah.
Barron.
Yeah. Barron Trump. Yeah. It's crazy.
It goes back to John Hughes.
Exactly. That makes total sense.
Okay.
Just like Jack Hughes.
So here we have Barron Trump,
hockey player,
the last president, doing what needs to get done, giving it back to the people.
The same thing, the same full circle.
Okay.
1890. Yeah.
It's 136 years ago, dude.
Yeah. It's playing out.
We need to talk about that, man. We need to bring that. That's really a good topic.
It is. It's called 1900: The Last President. Yeah, written by Ingersoll Lockwood, and that's the website that Jordan always talks about. Jordan Clark, who was on our show, he talks about that website, IngersollLockwood.com. And it talks about Space Force. It talks about all
that shit from 1890.
It's all in this website. It's all in there, dude. Like I could go through that whole website and show you. We could do a whole show about it. But I stopped going to it because I just kind of like it's the stuff that I already know. But I mean, but for people that don't know about the last president, that's like the website to go to, and it's fucking crazy. And it tells you a lot of the stuff that's going on. It talks you about Space Force, everything, dude. It's fucking wild.
I know, it's crazy.
And there's secret windows on the website that you pull up, and it'll pull up these songs. It'll talk about like Trump and Kennedy and all this other stuff, and how it all goes together. It's all like Kennedy Jr. and his dad and the brother,
Everything.
and it
just goes back. So we got to talk about that next week.
Yeah.
But anyway, guys, man, make sure you guys share the show. We're a little over an hour.
Yep.
Thanks for listening. I mean, we had a lot of feedback. I appreciate it, Joe. Always appreciate you listening.
Absolutely.
Thank you so much, man. To the point, all not only our fans but our compadres who are involved in their own show. Benford Chronicles. If you guys ever want to listen to a good show on Facebook, she interviews. I mean, she does awesome interviews, a really good background, good setup. It's not boring at all. So if you guys want to get into Benford Chronicles, to the point, they have a podcast. We have our merch. So make sure you guys, give us a shout, give us a share, listen up to the other shows that are involved with the Connections. And thank you so much for listening, man.
All right, guys. Stay human.
God bless.
Chicken beef, baby. We out.
Love and peace. God bless.